Okay, so earlier we did a locomotive roster video, so we thought we'd go ahead and shoot a short video showing our Caboose roster. So anyways, this is the first one. This is an Athearn Blue Box. Me and my father put this together. I think I was around 8 years old, so this was quite a while ago, 89, something like that, 87. We put that together when we belonged to the Antelope Valley Model Railroad Club. And if you look at the underside of it, you'll see on the wheel sets there are resistors. The club did have a signaling system, so for rolling stock detection, we did put resistors on the wheel sets. So that piece means a lot to me, considering me and my dad did put it together about 8-9 years ago. I did weather it with an airbrush. That's always going to be a key piece in my collection. Next we have an Athearn ready to roll Southern Pacific Bay Window Caboose. Nothing special about that. I did airbrush weather it. It's not a Genesis, but it does look really good. I think they did justice to the Southern Pacific Bay Window Cabooses. Next up we have a Rio Grande Atlas Extended Vision Caboose. This piece means a lot to me. It is custom decaled by a former president of my old model railroad club here in Conroe, Texas, APN Model Railroad Club, Stephen Hashigan. He put that together, so when he did pass away, the club members did have a chance to buy a lot of his rolling stock collection. So that's another piece that means a lot to me. Next up, we have another Athearn ready to roll SP Bay Window Police Caboose. That's interesting. Couldn't pass that up. I haven't weathered it or anything yet, but they did a good job. They played it over the windows. It's got the SP badge on there. Next up, we have a Bluford Rail Shops. I think that's what it's called. One of the transfer cabooses, UP transfer cabooses. The detail on these Bluford cabooses are just tremendous. The smoke jack with the braces, the firecracker antenna, they look great. I couldn't pass it up, and I'm glad I got one, because now it's hard to get one, whether you're on eBay or any of the online retailers. They're hard to get, so I'm glad that I did get that one, and Bluford did a great job doing these transfer cabooses. Next up, we have an Athearn ready to roll, another SP Bay Window Police Caboose. These did exist in real life. I like that. I haven't weathered it, and it's more of a collector item. They did exist in real life, but it's more of a collector item, so I probably won't weather that. I'll just keep that in the box. Next up, we have another Athearn ready to roll Extended Vision Caboose, this one in Cotton Belt. Another great job. Like I said, not as good as the Genesis line, but they did do justice to them over the Blue Box line. I think one day I want to put etched metal platforms on there, but they did great with the handrails, the bracing and all that. After that, we have an MDC, an old MDC roundhouse caboose. And way back when I first started model railroading, MDC roundhouse, along with Athearn, they were pretty much the standard for kits. And this one isn't finished. I haven't put the window glazing in yet. I haven't done the ladders or the smoke jack or anything yet. But that's one of those projects that I just keep around. And it's the old metal floor, and I think metal truck. I may or may not be correct. So that's an old kit, and I don't even remember where I found it, but it brought back a lot of good memories from when I started in model trains. And last up, we have an Athearn Blue Box kit that I weathered, and this is one of the special ones because I put a battery pack and an LED in there. Let's see if Chase is able to focus in on that. And I know it's not 100% correct because I do have the jewel lights on top, but I did put that on there, and cabooses I remember do have that. So I put a little LED in there, a double A battery pack with a switch on the bottom of the caboose, and I filed down the LED, and it looks pretty good. And put some metal wheel sets on there and Katy couplers. So that's my caboose collection.